Welcome, I'm sustainable weight loss coach Stavros, and today I will talk about how through small steps you can achieve big results. For those of you who don't know me, I am a 27-year veteran of the weight loss field and the creator of the Simple Way to Vibrant Health system. People today, when they decide they want to get in shape, they never ask what is the smallest step I can take to move toward my fitness goal. The question they usually ask is, what is the biggest step or steps I can take to get to my fitness goal the fastest way possible? That mentality almost always leads to burnout, and it never works for the vast majority of people. And I think there's plenty of proof out there to prove that. As I have said in many of my videos before, 95% of your day is run by habitual behaviors. Basically, most of our day is a routine that we follow automatically without having to think too much. As long as we are operating within that routine, we are within our comfort zone and no motivation or willpower is required. As soon as you introduce a new behavior to your daily routine, that behavior gets you outside your comfort zone. When you're operating outside your comfort zone, motivation and willpower is required. Now, if the new behavior is something small, the discomfort it creates is minimal, which will not move you too far outside your comfort zone, and with a little motivation, you will be able to stick with the new behavior long enough to make it habitual, which will move you back into your comfort zone. But if the new behavior is something complicated, or there are many new behaviors you are introducing into your life all at once, that will get you further away from your comfort zone. The further away from your comfort zone you are, the more discomfort you would feel, which means the more motivation and willpower is required to stick with the new behaviors, and the longer it would take for the new behaviors to become habitual and get you back into your comfort zone. So basically, the further away from your comfort zone you are, the greater the chance of burning out before the new behaviors have a chance of becoming habitual. The best way by far to introduce new behaviors into your life is to introduce them with small steps, because as I just explained earlier, this will give the new behaviors the greatest chance of becoming habitual before motivation runs out. The thing people need to realize is that the size of the step does not indicate the size of the result you will achieve. Remember, consistency is the key to results. By keeping the steps small, it will be much easier for you to stay consistent with those steps and achieve the results that you want. Let me tell you a personal story that perfectly illustrates the power of small steps. I always wanted to increase my vertical jump. So around a year ago, I decided I was going to do something about it. I decided to follow my own advice and take the small step approach. So let me show you the routine which I started doing around 9 months ago and still following till today, and the results that I have achieved through this ridiculously short routine. Let me show you the simple routine that I started around 9 months ago that helped me increase my vertical jump. The routine was very simple and took very little time. I started with this box around 17 inches high, and I did 10 jumps like this. 10 times. And then I did 10 jumps where I keep my arms straight, my knees straight, and I'm on toes. And I would jump as fast as I could, 10 times. That's it. I did that 3 times a week, and total amount of time invested doing this routine per week was less than 5 minutes. Once I could jump on the little box really easy, I moved to the next box, which is around 24 inches high. And again, I did the same routine. I would jump 10 times in this box. And then I would do these jumps here on my arms straight, knees straight, and I would jump as fast as I could. And again, same thing, 3 times a week. Total amount of time invested doing this routine per week, less than 5 minutes. Once I could jump on the 24-inch box, no problem, I moved up to the next one, which is around 30 inches. And again, same thing, 10 jumps. And then I would do 10 quick jumps like before. Again, you don't move up to the next box until you can do 10 jumps fairly easily. At this point, every so often I would add the kettlebell workout too, which is a subject for another video of how to do them correctly, but I would only do like 3 or 4 swings, like this. Or I would do maybe a couple of lunges. But all I had to do was the 10 jumps and the 10 quick jumps. That's it. Now, once I could jump to the 30-inch box, no problem, I moved up to the 37-inch box. And again, there's no rush. When you feel comfortable, you can move up. Okay? So I think around a month and a half ago, I was able to start jumping this high. So I'm still working on this one. So I can jump on it. Notice I'm not quite as comfortable yet, but again, I'll do this. Right now I can only do around 5, and I do this jumps here. Again, simple routine. The whole process takes me less than 5 minutes per week investing doing the simple routine. And so far, I'm able to increase my jump around 20 inches. So, as you can see, I was able to increase my jumping ability by around 20 inches by simply investing a total of around 5 minutes per week doing the simple routine. Think about it. What else could you achieve by investing small amounts of time learning a particular skill or developing a particular habit? The only problem with small steps is that you don't see immediate results. The problem with that is that we have become a now society. We want immediate results, and this is one of the biggest reasons why not too many weight loss programs are using the small step approach. Personally, I find that ridiculous because, as I said in many of my previous videos, what is the point of getting fast results if you can't maintain those results? In reality, slow and steady is actually the fastest way to lose weight because you only need to lose weight once. I know tons of people who have been losing weight the fast way for years now and they're still overweight. Now, in order to be able to implement and stick with the small step approach, you need to change the way you think. Instead of focusing on the results you want, you must focus on the actions you need to take and have faith that what you're doing will eventually yield the results that you want. My simple way to vibrant health system is based on the small steps approach. I've taken the 7 essential behaviors for weight loss and health, broke them down into the smallest steps possible, and one by one, I help people implement these small steps into their lives. I found that by taking big goals and breaking them down into the smallest steps possible is by far the best way to achieve any goal. It's like the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Think about it. If, let's say, you were in sales and your boss told you that you needed to double your sales in the next 6 months, wouldn't that feel very overwhelming? I am sure for most people it would feel almost impossible. On the other hand, if you knew that in order to achieve that goal, all you had to do was make 5 extra calls to potential clients per day, and that will enable you to double your sales in the next 6 months, how would you feel now? I am sure not as overwhelmed as simply thinking of doubling your sales in the next 6 months. I'm a true believer that with small steps, you can pretty much achieve or learn any skill or develop any healthy behavior you want. What determines if you'll be able to stick with the small steps is where you put your focus. Let me explain what I mean. You see, when I was trying to increase my vertical jump, my focus each week was to do my simple routine. As long as I did that, I consider myself successful. You see, if I kept testing myself each week to see if my vertical jump had increased, it would have been very discouraging and most likely I would have stopped because it took time before I really started to see results. So instead of focusing on if my vertical jump had increased each week, I had faith that what I was doing sooner or later would yield the results that I wanted. When it comes to weight loss, you must have the same attitude. Find out what habits you need to develop in order to lose weight and improve your health. Break those habits down into the smallest steps possible, and then simply focus on taking one step at a time. That is what I have done with my Simple Way to Vibrant Health system, and the results have been amazing. Let me give you another example. Learning a foreign language can be very difficult, as you might already know. But what if last year you started learning 3 new words per day, every day of a foreign language? By now you will know over 1,000 words of that foreign language. Do you know that if you knew 1,000 of the most popular words of any language, you would be able to understand 80% of everything spoken in that language? How much effort would it have taken to learn 3 new words every day? I bet not that much. The point here is never underestimate small amounts of consistent effort put to good use. You will be surprised what you can accomplish by simply putting small but consistent effort towards the achievement of any goal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button to let me know that you enjoyed it. Comment below if you want me to cover something specific. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below so you can never miss a video. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you share this video with your family and friends to help me spread the truth on how sustainable weight loss and good health can be achieved. Thank you.